Hi everybody, welcome back. You know, when I look at my Christian life and where I was and where I am today, I can see many mistakes that I have made, many attitudes of heart that were not right. And there was a time in my Christian life, particularly in the ministry, where I was driven. And I had this attitude of heart where I could make things happen. And I believed that was a strength of character. That was my determination as a leader, as a pastor. I could make things happen. And you know, when I look back now, I believe it's just pure humanism. Because when you as a man or a woman make things happen, all the glory goes to you. I'm reminded in Judges chapter 7, when God called Gideon, this small man, and gave him a great task at hand. Gideon raised up an army. If you read in that chapter, he raised 32,000 people. And God said, you can't go to war like this. And reduce the army. And Gideon reduced the army by 22,000. And then all the way down, it went to 300. Why? Because God said to Gideon, if you take all these men, all these 32,000 men into battle and win, the glory will go to you. And I don't want that. The glory needs to go to me. And you see, that's the mentality, the attitude we need to have. And that's how God works. He puts us in situations, He leads us on a path that brings us to a place where, you know what? I don't know what to do. I can't make this thing happen. It's beyond me. What I'm facing is impossible. But God is the God of the impossible, and I want to put my faith and my trust in Him. You know, sometimes when we get caught up with this, I'm going to make it happen attitude, it becomes divisive, even in our relationships at home and even in the church. In James chapter 3:17, he says, the wisdom that is from above is pure and peaceable, gentle, and willing to yield. In other words, I know what God wants to do, but I'm not just going to be like a bull in a china shop and make it happen and do what God says and with that determination in my flesh. No. God has put this word in my heart. God has given me this direction, and I'm trusting in Him to bring it to pass. We cannot determine to do what we want and then expect God to bless it. We need to know what God wants, and in His way, His time, He will bless it. Jesus said in John 5:19, the Son can do nothing of Himself, but what He sees the Father do. For whatever He does, the Son also does in like manner. That's the relationship that Jesus had with the Father. That's what He wants from us, waiting on God, knowing His plans, His purposes, and doing what He wants to accomplish His will, His way, in His time. He gets the glory. God bless you.